Hello and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I hope you're doing good, and if you're not doing good, just watch my video and you're gonna feel good after that. Wow! Now let's make these cute gloves together. This is the yarn I'm gonna be using for the project. It's kind of thick. And of course my 4.5 crocheted hook. We're gonna start by making a slip knot. This is the easy way to make a slip knot for me. Now we're gonna make 13 chains. Now that we're done making 13 chains, we're gonna start round number 1 by skipping the first chain and go through the next one and make single crochet until the end of round number 1. To start our second round, we're gonna chain 1 and turn our work. So round number 2 is gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna start by making a single crochet, a normal one, and in the second stitch we're gonna make a single crochet but back loops only. We're gonna continue making single crochets but back loops only until the end. So basically in the end of every round we're gonna chain 1 and turn our work and single crochet, normal one, and after that we're gonna make single crochets for the back loops only. Just a reminder, this pattern is customized, so you can make whatever number of rounds you are comfortable with. It depends on the size of your hand. So for me, I'm gonna be making 24 rounds. That's enough. Now that we're done making our 24 rounds, we're gonna slip stitch both sides together. We're gonna start by inserting our hook into both stitches from both sides and grab our yarn and pull it through all of the stitches. And we're gonna continue doing the same thing until the end. Now that we're done joining our both sides together, we're gonna start building our hand warmer. Again, this is customized, so you can make it whatever you want. That means you can make any number of rounds you want. Here I'm gonna start by making round number 1 with single crochet. Once we're done making our single crochet round, we're gonna slip stitch into the very first stitch of the round that we made. After that, we're gonna chain 2, and chain 2 is gonna be counted as your first double crochet. Into the same stitch, we're gonna add double crochet again, and another double crochet. Chain 1, now we're gonna skip 2 stitches and we're gonna make double crochet in the stitch after. Now the pattern you're gonna be following is 3 double crochets in the same stitch, chain 1, skip 2 stitches, and again 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Now that I'm done with this round and I have 3 stitches left, I'm gonna skip them and we are gonna slip stitch into the first chain 2 that we made earlier. Again, slip stitch into the next stitch and slip stitch into the chain 1 space and chain 2. Now we're gonna work into the chain 1 space, again we're gonna slip stitch into the top of chain 2, another slip stitch in the next stitch, and slip stitch into the chain 1 space, chain 2, and repeat again. Now we're gonna be making a space for your finger like this. To make it, we're gonna join both chain 1 spaces together, but first we're gonna make another round until we reach the other side. Again, we're gonna follow the same pattern, so we're gonna slip stitch in the top of chain 2, slip stitch into the next stitch, and slip stitch into the chain 1 space, chain 2, and double crochet, and another double crochet, chain 1. In the last stitch, instead of chaining 1, we're gonna chain 2. And we're gonna slip stitch into the top of chain 2. Again, slip stitch into the next stitch, and the next, and follow the same pattern again. Now this is the hole for your finger. We're gonna do a 3 double crochet, and chain 1, and we're gonna slip stitch into the top of chain 2. Now we're gonna chain 1 and cut the yarn. And you don't have to worry about this part of yarn because we're gonna wave them with a needle. It is very simple. Look, they are so beautiful and I like them. To start waving the end, follow what I am doing right now. You don't have to follow what I'm doing exactly. Just go and insert the yarn whatever you can. And we're done. And now we're gonna add some details. For me, I'm gonna add a ribbon like this. And we're done. I hope you liked today's tutorial and see you later. Bye!